Hey guys, your boy Utagahada and wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. Hey guys, your boy LTGHD, and today doing. I don't have all of them here with me right now, but just to show you what I'm doing, I'm ranking these Friday the 13th movies. I'm not, even though I have some of them here, I have them all, but not in my hand right now. Like I have some of them down there. I'm not gonna hold them up and say talk about blah blah blah. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just showing that they're there. So, yeah, it's this. So, 10th we have part 3. Some of you are probably thinking, oh, something because it's the season of the witch and Michael Myers isn't in it and all that. It's really not. It's nothing to do with that. Like, I like it. It's a good film. Just if it was part of another franchise, if it was a different film, had a different title, just called The Season of the Witch or something like that. Like, if it was just something else, but because it was the last Halloween film I seen and it didn't have Michael in it, this guy here, didn't have Michael in it, it was just, that's why, like, it wasn't really, like, that's why it's lowest on my list. So, it was going to be last, but now I think about it and I spoke to someone, like, I was walking down the street talking to someone about this film, about, Rob Zombie's Part 2, and, I hope you know that I'm on about you, and, yeah, I was, like, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is, this one here, just in case you didn't know. Anyway, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is just, like, it's good, it's just, like, Dr. Loomis, it's the wrong Dr. Loomis. It's like Donald Pleasence is Dr. Loomis, and that's one thing that I didn't like really. And the storyline, I just like it's really a terrible film, but it's good as well. So like that's why it's up here. Right, so the remake is in 8th place because it's a remake. Really, it's a good film. They like remakes. They don't have to do this, but this one does. And that's one thing that annoys me about this film. It literally just copies every single thing from the first film. It copies it all. Copies the whole first film, and that's what does my head in. And half of the film takes place when Michael's a kid, and that's sort of annoying. I really didn't want to put it here, but between this film and the film put in 6th place, I didn't know what to choose from, and I really didn't want to do this, but in 7th place is the original Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween 1978. It's amazing, like, the first time we see, like, it's actually the second Halloween film I've seen. And the first one I seen was actually H2O. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's just like it was really hard to choose. I didn't know where to put this one. It was really hard, and the film was in 6th place. I didn't know which one I liked more, this one or that one. So in 6th place, we got Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers. There's some things that I like about this and some things I don't like about this film. One thing I don't like, they ignored the ending to Halloween 4 where Jamie Lloyd, the little girl, was going to be the killer. They ignored that. I like how they changed Mike. I like how they brought Michael back from like when he got shot and like he was dead, and then they brought him back in the mine shaft. Like he went down into a mine shaft and he's not dead. But it was just stupid that he was asleep all year and stuff like that. That's just a bit weird. Like. Also, his mask in this, I don't really like his mask. So that does my head in this. I like Doctor, like that guy really, like when I first watched this film, I was like, who is that guy? When he walked in at the end, took Michael and Jamie, and everyone was dead. This is weird. And I like how they get Michael at the end. I do like it how they go and get Michael at the end, like from the what's it called? Yeah, from his childhood house. It's weird because in number one, 2, and I can't remember if it's in number 4. But if it is, then it doesn't look like that. Then in number 5, it looks like a massive dungeon and mansion. And then when we see it again in 6, and in Resurrection, it just looks like a normal house again. But yeah. Alright, I'm probably going to change my top 5 order in a minute. I'm probably going to change the whole order of this in a minute. But this is how I feel right now, because I rewatched almost all of them last night. And, but I had to put Resurrection here. I love Resurrection. It's, like, some people really don't like this film because, like, they made it so, Jamie Lee Curtis, her character Laurie Strode wasn't in it much. Like, they kind of cut her out the film a bit. Busta Rhymes doing Kung Fu, that's just weird, like, really weird. All Dr. Loomis had to do the whole time was just go, Busta Rhymes, I'm having a bit of a problem. Michael Myers killing people, and he turns out does Kung Fu with Michael Myers, and then Michael dead, no more sequels. Like, that's what really killed him in the 8th film, the last film before the remake. Like, but anyway, like, this one's sort of a guilty pleasure because I like it, but like some people disagree with me. It what used to be my favorite, but this top 5 list, all these 5 in this list is probably going to change all again in a minute. This film's probably going to be my favorite again in a minute. Like, it's sad that Dr. Loomis wasn't in this one. The reality TV show thing wasn't the best, but I really did like how they how they handled the H2O ending. Some people don't like that. Like, she killed the wrong person, and Michael Myers just took off his mask and walked off as free because like no one knows what he actually looks like. I like that. I think that's a good idea, but some people didn't. So yeah, in 4th place is Halloween H2O 20 years later. This film is some people's favourite one, some people's second favourite, but to me it's fourth, because they completely ignored the events of 4, 5 and 6, and 4, 5 and 6 I really like them, like they're good ones. I liked LL Cool J in this, even though he didn't really do much, he's still good in it. I like how Michael Myers tracked Laurie down, that was good, but I don't get why he waited all this time when like he could have done it any time. It was good how at the ending, like, we were like, oh, she chopped his head off, Michael's dead, no more films. But then we see now that turned out Resurrection. But, like, I didn't really like how they handled Dr. Loomis's death, really. Like, if you check the, like, no, don't worry, I'll talk to that when I talk about Halloween 6, but, some guy did a voiceover of Dr. Loomis in this one at the start. I didn't like that. Like, it was sad that Dr. Loomis didn't get to be in this one. So, in 3rd place, we have Part 6, Halloween Part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This film really, I really loved this film, then I hated it, and I loved it again, and then I hated it again, and now I love it again. And it was 6th on my list, and that's 3rd. Like, my list is probably going to change, I've said that. But, It's the last one Donald Pleasance, who played Dr. Loomis, is in. You can clearly see he died shortly after making this film. You can completely see just by looking at him on the back there. Like, he's dying, like, he was, like, he was ill. Like, you could, and this is one of Paul Rudd, who now, he's known for playing Ant-Man. This is one of his, this actually, I think this was his first big film he was in, this film. And also, like, what I was saying, like, they handled Dr. Loomis's death horrible in this one, H2O. They didn't really need to. Because in this one, if you watch the alternate ending, because if you, at the end of this, in the normal ending of this film, all that happens is that Dr. Loomis says, "Oh, I have some business to take care of here," and then he goes back inside, where they beat up Michael. Michael's on the floor, left for dead, and then they drive off with the baby and stuff, the baby that Michael's trying to kill and all stuff like that. And then Dr. Loomis goes inside, you just hear screaming. Dr. Loomis screaming, and then that's the end of it. But the alternate ending, it shows that Michael Myers got up and left, and the phone sign that's on Michael Myers' hand by there, that appears on Dr. Loomis, and then he starts screaming. But what actually happens if you search it up and stuff, and like John Carpenter and all that, the people who made this, what's the director's name? That guy, Paul Freeman, the producer, he said that what actually happens when you just seen Dr. Loomis, when you hear him screaming, when he goes in at the end in a normal ending, what happens is, Loomis went back inside, Michael stood up, and just as Michael went to kill Loomis, Dr. Loomis had a heart attack and died right in front of Michael. That's what happened. So yeah. And also, like, I've spent way too much time talking about this film, but, like, also, the phone thing, like, all this cursing and all that, that was just a terrible storyline, but I still like this film anyway. Spent too much time talking about this.
Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
So, Halloween 4 is in second place. I apologise, I spent too much time talking about part 6, but part 4 is like really amazing. Some people's favourite. It's the return of Michael Myers, and they make sure that you know it is the return of Michael Myers. So his mask in this isn't very good. The kills are good, the characters are okay. Dr. Loomis, he has a scar and stuff. Dr. Loomis is the class character. I don't know if you noticed, but he's my favourite character in the Halloween franchise. Probably my favourite, like, character in horror movies, with the exception of a few people like Kincaid from Nightmare on Elm Street, Tommy Davis from Friday the 13th. He is my favourite Halloween character. But anyway, Halloween 4 is just a really good film. The ending, they made it so you thought he was dead. Shot him, dead. Then he came back in part 5. Really good film, I love it, like, yeah. And my order is probably going to change, but my favourite one is part 2, in the hospital. Like, Jamie Lee Curtis, she wasn't in this as much as she was the first one, and we didn't really get to see her reaction to him finding out she was Michael's sister and all that. But still, she was, it's better than this one, the remake to part 2. Like, Michael got shot twice in both eyes, blood down there, and he's still fine, like nothing... Like nothing happened really. And it was just a really good film. Like some of the characters were good. Dr. Loomis again was amazing. It was just a really good film. I liked how they did, like, it started right where number 1 left off, and that was really good. So that's it. I've ranked the Halloween movies, and yeah, I hope you like this ranking, and please be sure to like and comment and all that, and subscribe if you haven't already. And also down below, if you just come into this channel just to see like, welcome if you've just come to this channel just to see a Halloween ranking. Welcome. I should have said that at the start, really. But, anyway, yeah. If you, like, put your list down below, because I want to hear that, and go to my previous rankings, like A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, GTA, Protagonist, MCU. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I've done so far. But, go down below and do your lists in all of them, because I really like to see your guys' lists. And make sure, guys, please hit a like on the video if you like my videos. If you're a subscriber, because, listen, I'm getting about 30 to 45 views, approximately, like, that's, like, the gist of it, but, and, like, I'm only, like, I don't mean to sound, like, quite rude, and a bit, like, greedy or whatever, but I'm only getting, like, 10 likes, maybe less, maybe more, when I'm getting, like, 35 views, like, come on, guys. Right, anyway, apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next video.